Hello there everyone and welcome back to more Total War Warhammer. We have dealt with our rival Skaven faction who kind of were friendly to me and clan was it Mordekin? But I feel like they had to go. I was not going to wait on maybe get a confederation with them and I thought it would be faster to just take them out and it worked out well. Right now all four of their armies are kind of failing to attrition rapidly since they have no place to call home. We just gotta make sure in the next turn or two that it's not possible for them to take down another settlement. And it's looking likely I may have to deal with a rebellion in a moment. I don't know how well this is gonna work, but that's gonna increase my public order. That's gonna reduce... Yeah, that's gonna reduce it further, but I don't think there's anything else I can actually do, is there? To try and reduce this further. I thought there was something else I tried that might have increased it more, but I don't think that's true unless I can actually get a hero that increases public order. Although one of my heroes are already doing that, to be honest. So purchasing another one's probably not going to help in that regard. Yeah, the faction, military presence, corruption. Oh, it's being reduced by characters currently. So what that tells me is they're probably affecting it more than I'm increasing it. Plus, -2, yeah, that's why. They're not separate modifiers, it's just applying, or at least showing what's the greater of those two. Alright. With that said, is there anything else I could potentially do? Well, this is what I was. This is what was causing the unrest is I'm currently raiding. I don't think it's enough still, is the problem. And actually, I can't reach you. I can't reach any of them, sadly. And Queek sadly cannot move anymore. Although I do wonder if I can get away. Well, it's probably still foolish to go away from Queek. Let's get you back in that border just to be safe, if it's at all possible. That may have been a mistake, but if they attack him, then that's fine. It softs them up for everyone else, and they still have decent units. Well, they're mostly clan rats and Skaven slaves, to be fair. Who am I kidding? They're just as fragile as the armies we just fought. But either way, with that said, we have access to the Warp Shard Armor quest now, which I'm actually excited to do. The only catch is, do I actually want to teleport there and cheat the experience or just try and traverse all this distance? Which, in all honesty, shouldn't be a drastic detour. But I like that idea more as it encourages me to move Queek away from where I'm mainly going to be pushing up, which will be up in Krazek 8 Peak. I think that's going to be more adventurous and more fun to just try and traverse there. Even though I'm only spending, what, 1,000 gold, I think? 1,500? To just teleport there and do it the easy way. Never mind the fact, unless the reinforcements are really terrifying, I think I can just crush this army right now with no effort at all. But that's something for another day. Another turn at least. What I'm most curious about is what to do with you. Because they're dwarves, they already have magical resistance, so having you back up to reinforce my main army up north here probably is not as helpful as I like you to be. Unless I get you Death Frenzy. That would be the exception, as this doesn't care if they have magical resistance. I just need actual units to benefit off it. I don't know what's the downside. Is there downside? Considering they're called Death Frenzy, I kind of would like to think that they go Berserk or something. It would seem appropriate. And it looks like it's only on a single unit too. Maybe it could be overcharged to do more, but Rat Ogres could benefit from that. Maybe some... Let's see. Yeah, my Lord could benefit off it too, and I can get some Plague Priests here, which... Do I seriously consider? I could even get a Chieftain, I think, from this realm, to help augment my army. And that is also a possible idea, especially now that I got my Hoard of Gold. I'm allowed to spend all of this now. I just gotta be mindful of the income. We can't get too ridiculous is what I'm trying to say. Ultimately, I think Slowing them down would be nice. It gives me more time to build up my army, but we'll see if they come up here first. I don't like the fact that it's 8% wounded, but I like the idea of trying. I have higher chance to succeed on this, don't I? And less chance of getting wounded. With that said, what's the scary army? You're level 4, you're level 8. This is a larger army, though. Yeah, and only 3% chance of getting wounded. I think this is the safest odds. At least safest for trying to level up. And it actually succeeded. Perfect.
Stinks like a graze.
Now, I don't care about boosting the movement slow. And I think I'll ignore these other ones for now, because the main idea with Specialists was to get some under cities going, and the reduced cost is important for that goal, because it's pretty pricey. But I think that's the plan. We get ourselves some Death Frenzy. And what's the level 2? Ooh, it adds an area effect, which sounds perfect if I can do it right. And it helps augment, or at least offset, the fact that they do have resistance on them. Also, Queek got a level up as well, which remains to be seen. What do I get? Verminous Valor sounds fun, in that it allows me to kind of get him out a lot easier, but at the same time, good use of my Plague Priest or even my my Engineer can help offset that though. It just might involve a little bit of damage on Queek. So do I even invest an extra level on this? As I really do like... Oh, this also increases public order. I might be wanting to do this to hopefully avoid a rebellion next turn. If that's at all possible. I should have double checked. Yeah, that's going to be 100 right perfectly. Is there a way I can get one more public order somehow? Only way I could think of is the assassin.
Untrusted worm, poison out.
Am I actually going to burn a level just on you? Just so that way I can avoid a rebellion? Is it going to be down to that wire? It is looking like it. As I kind of want him to be utility and support anyway. But a couple of levels in combat certainly doesn't hurt. And I think that makes a difference there. Just barely scraped by. Now otherwise, I learned my lesson. Let's check all our other units. Because there's a perfect example of why you would not have gotten a very efficient turn. As we do have multiple wars coming our way. In both our lizardman friend down here. And of course the doors, which I'm preparing for. And never mind the fact I want to reinforce with you. Don't think I want to regiment of renown and... Okay, we need a lord to those ranks. That's what unlocks them. Okay, I was wondering if these were locked behind DLC or something. I am definitely tempted to get the Council Guard, but of course that's appropriate for Queek. Again, it feels like cheating a little bit to get the Rattling Gunners. But these guys... Oh, they have armor-piercing missiles, never mind. So they are pretty good against dwarves. We'll see how our army looks like. First, let's get a set army. I think I want 2 rat ogres at least. They do have the armor piercing. I forget what frenzy does though. I didn't want to cancel that. I just want to actually view what the curse this thing does. There, that's more like it. Oh, when their leadership is high, okay. As a result of that, if they're in a favorable matchup, then they're just going to hurt them that much more. I like that potential. And then obviously let's get some expendables. And some decent level ups on the clan rats, so I'll take it. And that'll be my first 5 units. I want the engineer to eventually join with this army as kind of my main spellcaster. And I think I do want to upgrade you. But you're not very effective against dwarves. Is it really worth buying you? Well, now that now I'm allowed to actually upgrade and spend my money, it doesn't hurt me at the very least. What about you? I get some public order, that's not a big deal here. I'm half tempted to swap out for something else if I'm serious. So let me keep you there. I do wonder, I should just get a chieftain because it is extra options for me. I just don't know what exactly you give me. Oh wait, you spread. Oh, you discover underseas. Oh, and you do training. Maybe not all that exciting, but it could be useful. Again, I like having options, and you could be my dedicated bodyguard to Queek. As again, I like to have my assassins roaming on their own, if I can help it. And you can also block armies, and you can damage walls, so there is reason to have you nearby, Queek. 5% movement speed, that sounds great for Queek. Leadership aura size. I think strategist sounds better. It suits what I'm looking for more. Welcome to the crew. You are going to serve us well, hopefully. You just don't look all that terrifying. Your armor looks like it's about to fall apart. Or at least it's rusted as hell. Either way. You're going to help strengthen my army. We'll see if I can get away with the gamble to Warren's leveling up. Especially with slowing down one of the dwarves. I'm confident maybe I can deal with them, as I'm very easily going to get a maxed out army. It's just if it's strong enough to deal with 2 armies of dwarves. Now, what are these rats doing? They're actually ambushing me.
Taste battle, good.
This will be amusing.
Fight die for me.
This is actually going to be a good challenge for me. But I don't know what I'm up against. And I'm assuming they're all reinforcing. Yeah, well, that was my own mistake to move away from Queek, to be fair. And I'm fine with that. He was threatening to betray me anyway, let's be honest. It was inevitable. It was bound to happen. And this may very well be my first loss. Depending on what kind of reinforcements. And we're just gonna chill. He's arrogant, he's smug after that victory, even though he probably didn't really did a whole lot. And then, oh my god, we're under attack. We're all gonna die. Although, let's get this fixed up. Actually, let me do this proper. Because if I group this right, I don't know if that. I think that did what I want, but we need formations too, which is going to be tricky to pull off. Get to running, get to killing. Yeah, and if you kill their main lord, their morale is going to suffer tremendously. Up there's their menace below, which I'll have my own in a moment. Where is said menace, with that said? They got a lot of range rats, I gotta say. This could be a bit problematic with how bunched up I am. So you guys go do that. Hope my rats... Ideally kill their lord, because that's gonna do so much for morale. And I want you guys to just go harass the skirmishers or slingers. If possible. And actually just go after the spears, now that you're at... Ideally at a better vantage point. Up, more clan rats. They're getting sneaky, those buggers. I can't see. I just want to kill the lord, and then life should go a lot easier. Especially since we're tying up multiple slingers right now. Oh, unit's been wiped out, okay. 300 health, I'm hoping you can do it, as that is going to be so important if you can pull it off. And clan rats are getting pummeled right now. And we got a lot of reinforcements on the way. More spawned units. Apparently they got some faster reload time on their menace below. Which is probably due to the difficulty, let's be serious. And actually, I should be trying to spawn from the high ground, as that gives me a nice little bonus. And so far, things are going well. Until the reinforcements get here, and I'm still hoping to kill this cursed lord. He is taking forever to kill. Can I get my lord out? I just want this lord to die. I thought it was such a simple task, but apparently not. "93 health. Kill this guy off. His tests are all possible. Again, I want that morale, but it's probably too much effort than it's really worth. Especially with sorcerers and other heroes coming in. Especially one that's completely fresh somehow. God dang it. That was an overcharged shot. That's fine. Oh, slingers kind of repelled my rats, sadly. But we did noteworthy damage, I want to believe, but I just want to kill him off, and I did not get it. And now it's too late to benefit off it. Oh, and now he's cowering again just from proximity. Alright, let's get these guys targeting. I am going to get swarmed, but we have slingers. I really want to kill that cursed thing, but I'm not going to get it. Now, can anyone actually... No, they can't. No one... I don't really have any durability left in my army. And they're still chasing his slingers, which... Considering they're... Well, they are... Yeah, they're actually slaves, so it's actually worth it to kind of keep scaring off that one army. I just don't have that luxury, sadly. If only I had killed that one lord, that would have been nice. And they're going to attack me again? And in all honesty, because they ambushed me, I wasn't really going to be able to get Queek to support them. It's just a question if the AI knew they were going to get away with an ambush. Or was that just dumb luck and they thought they actually could take out Queek? Well, they hit their own units, if only some of them. Where is their lord? Well, that's my lord, which doesn't help me much. Now let's try and rally everyone. Especially while Rothric gets himself back in line. If the slingers can maximize their damage, that would be nice. They just need to burn their ammo first. And what are you? You're just a Grey Seer. And you're not a duelist like Queek, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to make do with that fact. Which is probably why you failed so abysmally to kill that single lord that had like a third of your health. But the more we can cripple the lords, the better. Can we regroup, ideally? Speaking of which, where is the lord? Did he completely retreat? Yeah, he completely retreated, but... Again, that was too little too late. I kinda need that debuff ages ago. Come on, I turned off skirmish. Why are you still running? Oh, that's not skirmisher mode, that's why. And your leadership is still strong, which is kind of unfortunate, as that means you're not going faster. The one downside of you still being brave after an obviously losing battle. And speaking of which, their lord is about to get embarrassed a bit. And hopefully I can get these slaves out and in somewhere useful. Because maybe if I can hurt this lord some, that'd be great, but I don't know where everyone's going. You have a very simple job, and that's to hurt this... was it? Oh, it's just a chieftain. So you're really just a hero, and nothing worth really going after. You guys keep on running. If possible, can we actually kill off some of these squads? Oh, that's not possible because you got rats literally right behind you. The banner was just misleading. Alright, go chase down the slingers while we hopefully hurt this guy. Because he's still cowering right now. He was. And they're completely broken, which I'm kind of fine with. Can I turn off skirmish mode and just kill these guys? Can I actually get away with that? Yep, all my guys are breaking. I guess the game decides that this would be a defeat. Didn't do nearly the damage I would have liked, and again, if only I had killed that cursed warlord sooner. That would have been real nice. Because maybe I could have broke them that much sooner, and then I could have done so much more damage to at least equalize, which would have been nice. As apparently, they only had, what, 300, 400 more troops than me? It was just the health, maybe. I was kind of limited in.
No, run!
He's still alive, but he's going to get attacked by another army. And it's another ambush. We have more menace below, but we have a lot of troops to deal with. This could be the end for Rotrick, or Rotich. Whatever the heck his name is pronounced. Yeah, Rotwich? Something like that. I don't care, he's probably dead to me at this point. Although, what I should do, if they attack from one angle again, I should go to the other way and let them fight. Well, we're going to deal with reinforcements is a problem with trying to get strategic. Now, where are they? Okay, fine, don't show us. Which is kind of interesting, there was such a long delay until I got to this position. They are all crippled, that's fine. I don't even know why I paused, but...
Mighty warlord, me! Winky shriek!
Oh, that's because you're locked, that's why. I thought I could use it a little bit better, but I guess not. Wow, they used menace below immediately. That I was not prepared for. Kill this bugger already. It was so important to kill him off before when he had like no health. There. Now if you could flank them, that'd be great, and we need to break the morale immediately for these slingers. Although reinforcements is going to be behind them. Okay, they are breaking. So hopefully we can deal with these slingers a bit. Okay, they're broken, they're gone. Now slingers do the same thing here. And apparently there's no reinforcements at all to worry about. We just gotta somehow survive the onslaught to come. Which probably involves having my slingers to the high ground. Come on. Why are you running away? I know you don't have much health. But cripple these guys and hopefully they break. It's really important they break. Although, the really fast minutes below is kind of problematic. And I gotta remember to actually control these guys when they pop up again. Because there is a bit of a delay before I can actually do anything with them. Nope. There goes my spawn. Just immediately did nothing. Besides buy me time, which is not terrible in its own right. How hard is it for you to actually go after slingers, I wonder? I know you're broken now, but still. It felt like that was twice I tried telling that bugger, those cursed rats, to actually go after the slingers. At the very least, I'll be happy if I could somehow cause as much deaths as I have to my army. Okay, they're breaking there. You go after the slingers. And sadly, I think we did as much as we could, sadly. And of course, we're fighting only expendable rats, too, which doesn't help much. This looks like the end for poor Rot-Twitch there. He's gonna die a glorious death, but at least my summoned rats are doing damage now. And I hope you're attacking. Apparently you're doing very little right now. You're not worth your weight in gold. I will be honest, even though I thought if you had helped take out a lord. Game. Alright, that's looking a little better if it's only temporary. Slingers did what they could. They're fighting the spears right now. And they're buying me more time. The summoned rats, I'm fine with that. Can we kill them off? Not quite. Can I actually get a charge in on these guys? That would be nice, since I don't think I'll be able... Nah, they're all breaking. Just how badly we're losing right now. A valiant attempt, but sadly, they're not able to deal with the reinforcements. It was nice knowing you, Rot-Twitch. A completely pointless endeavor, as I feel Queek is just going to demolish them regardless. Especially with the Plague Priest to help out in that regard. Now I'm just waiting for this to actually end. But let's try doing a little bit more damage to this slinger. Especially since my morale's back up and you are kind of isolated. Take these hits and like it. And I wonder how fast... Well, their speed is 47, but I don't know what's modifying that speed. It's the only problem. I'm already moving, right? So... Nope, they cast Warp Lightning when I was engaged. I thought I would automatically just dodge that, or at least mitigate the damage since I was chasing after someone. Alright, everyone's retreated. We did what we could. Alas. They basically have a fresh army that was never part of the fight, is what it looks like. Now, this army is completely gone, but I'm okay with that. There's nothing really valuable here. Outside of maybe just a Loyalty 9 warlord. And that's going to hurt them even more because of the attrition damage they're going to take next turn for having no city. But you're completely dead now, are you? Or are you just wounded? I won't know until next turn. Alright, what are you doing there? Oh, they're just gonna dare to fight Queek. They are brave or... They are either brave or desperate. That's all I will say. This will be fun. I'm gonna enjoy murdering this Greyseer. Especially since Queek hates Greyseers in general. So having the opportunity to fight one and kill him in hand-to-hand combat is going to be a great delight. And these are what? Just Skaven slaves with shields, I think? Or are they clan rats? Doesn't want to show me. But the army is not that impressive and... Oh, this is the garrison. Actually, let's have the garrison just be the fodder squad. I don't think I care all that much about them. Although, where the hell can I put everything? As my Warp Lightning throwers, probably the best spot they can go is right here. Now, you three are back there. Storm Vermins are there. Plague Priests. Well, let's just separate them is the main idea. And I don't have to worry about cavalry or anything like that, so all the slaves are in, all the rats are in a row. I don't care what position they go in, essentially. And these guys, they're all Vanguard at this point. So why not have a little bit of fun? Although, where would be the best spot to put them? Just harassing the squad over here, I think. If I could be so bold as to attempt that. I don't know how well they're going to be able to shoot everything from this angle. Unless I put them way up here, which might be too far away. I'm trying to think what would give me a clear shot. This could be pretty good. I think it's better range. The trees could still block some, is the only problem. Oh well. Fodder Squad, you are at the ready. Clan Rats, Fodder Squad, you are at the ready. Well, it helps if I had just clicked and not dragged them like this. Storm Vermin, you're already in position, arguably. And Plague Priests are at the ready as well. Or Plague Monks, rather. Alright, now we just gotta group everything up and we're golden. I think we're all set except for... Assassin, you get in group 1, and where's my priest? And let's just group you, because that might help a bit. Alright. Let's get going there. They're grouped, so let's see. Okay, that'll work as I thought. It'll just automatically target whoever they get close to. Alright, Slingers, you go over there, and Gunner Runners, Night Runners, you get in position. to just harass the reinforcements for me.
Quick, head taker.
There's our Grace here. We're just gonna bull rush right through and deal with him. Now I just gotta maximize my damage potential, which is
Back underground.
probably not really worth it, if I'm so serious, as I overwhelm them. So let me actually buff everyone, that might be better.
Bong, bong. What orders? Hey, stand back.
You go in there, harass.
I am.
I hope... I don't think they're actually in range to hit anything, are they? Nope, not anymore. So that was a waste of a warp lightning position. I'm just having a really hard time figuring out where a good shot is to get really good damage with such limited numbers. There goes the Grace here. Now, make it so he doesn't make it out alive. There, that's what I like to see.
Quick, head taker.
Oh, Queek, what were you doing in the fight? Dang it, that was the entire reason why I sent you up there. Or so I saw it. You guys go up there. You should be able to... You are basically are stated to be good at dodging or dealing with range attacks, so I'm going to trust you on that.
Hey, freeze. Chase.
I have meds below, so let's actually use that some.
Ready. Freeze, yeah.
And deal with their slingers a bit. They have more lords, I hope, right? I hope this is not it.
Quick, head taker.
Gonna be pretty underwhelming. As everything is breaking there, I still got plenty of army. Okay, there they are.
Our tail's yours. Martha, scurry.
And they got their group order moved, so that should help with attacking units. Or at least murdering them. I just, again, gotta find opportunistic shot for my Plague Priest. And I don't care about these units since they're from the garrison after all. They don't offer a whole lot to me. Yep, get to fighting, get these guys continuing to harass, ideally, as we finish them off.
Ready now.
Quick, you're taking forever to get over here. There's more heads to claim and you're not part of it. Especially one of them is a friggin' warlock. What's your excuse there, Queek? Alright, let's get the warp lightnings actually up here somewhere useful.
Tail's yours. Fight, attack.
Yeah, they're broken, they're broken. Where are you, Queek?
Quick, head taker.
You know you want this kill.
Them.
You're not gonna live with your... You are just basically gonna kill whoever gets the kill before you is what I think is gonna happen. Oh, more lightning. Definitely painful.
So's come on.
But I'm interested to see Queek get in here.
Smash, kill.
Up, I could fast track it to kind of force it, but I probably could get away with it, in all honesty. Just fast track to see if Queek can actually kill the dang hero. Although it helps if Queek, I don't think Queek's actually getting an attack in. Everyone kill the hero, but I don't think I think they're all just getting Queek's way, if I'm completely honest. This is why this was probably a foolish idea. Can we kill him? Can we kill him? He is getting crippled quite nicely. Although Queek can't keep up with him is the problem now. It's the assassin doing the work. Can he die? Can he die? He's so close. He's at 500 health. I don't think we're going to get to kill him, sadly. Not with the clan rats in the way. There we go, now he's dead. I just had to move the clan rats out of the way. And he, of course, he carried for him, but their chieftain did work too, apparently. But my army is still relatively intact. It was just the garrison that took all those hits. And I'm happy for it. They did their job. Now I don't think they have the numbers to even, well, they could still siege the garrison to be fair if I leave it.
Praise the things.
I'll just take the food, because why not? That will finally end this turn, I think. They are getting desperate, though. I am fine with that. Grimgor's got a wog way up here. They are getting close to me, though, and I need to deal with these threats down here quickly before they get too far south. Yes, research done. Oh, never mind, he's dead. So why do I care about this trait, then? Oh no, enemy killed in battle. Enemy killed in battle. So you're just dead to me. Quite literally. It was nice knowing ya. It's a good thing that experience went over to Queek, at least a portion of it. I would like to buff up my Stormguard, but I don't even have that tech unlocked yet. Now, I don't think I could hold it off any longer, unless I want to get resistances. Let's get Verminous Valor. And this also increases his speed, which is going to be pretty useful. Plague Priest, you got yourself a level 2. And I have a lot of fun spells I could play with. Do I even? Well, it's an option, but I don't even think I need to rush that yet. But I'm going against Dwarves and Lizardmen. Pestilent Breath is not gonna... Unless I care about the debuff, you're not really gonna help me. Major magical damage, good against armor. I could take Plague. Plague Monks are not helpful. Let's unlock a new spell, shall we? And have some fun. Also, I should seriously try and upgrade your attack, as being a Plague Priest or Plague Monk, you are pretty good at doing damage. Probably not the best hero for doing damage, because after all, you are a spellcaster too. And somehow we avoided the rebellion. It paid off. And it's going to increase dramatically. Now, I can clear out both these really easily. That will be fun, especially since one of them is burrowing around. And we don't need to see what happens here. We already know. Alright, was there any doubt? Although, it was still a bit of a nuisance. Queek was not able to hunt down the dang Grace here. And anyone else, and I don't really want to go after him. Regiment of Renown unlocked. Jezzael's. Income from Sack Cities, that's good. Ooh, and a spell. A scroll spell. And I think I can only use this once. And it's an AoE spell, which could be very fun. Although I can't go after any of them. Although I'm hoping they're crippled enough that they can't do anything about the coast, or at least taking the settlement now. Sadly, that is delaying me another turn, if only slightly. Now, what else do I want? Just max out Queek's damage and his speed. And since we were kind of having problems with his speed, I'm going to max it out first. To help offset that... Now, Plague Priest, you also leveled. Perfect. That reduces the cooldown. I didn't get an opportunity to try it there, as I was a little bit worried it would hurt myself, if I were to be serious. If that's even possible. Probably, yeah, I probably could hurt my own allies, but considering I outnumbered them so much is why. I probably would do so much more damage to myself than them. Do I max it out right away? Blessed with Filth can be great. Again, deal with the Lizardmen. So I'm going to max it out, and then we'll go back to Plague here and see about using that for later. Level 18 Assassin, I like it. Let's max out your Assault Garrison. Especially for later on, that might be good. As again, I want you out of the army, or at least provide support and provide vision, ideally. Just like our rat assassin here is going to do in a moment. Now, where are you hiding, my scaly friend?
Sneak, scurry.
I am wondering where you are. You declared war on me, yet you're not doing a damn thing about it. Which makes me wonder if you're honest about... Well, maybe they're trying to commit suicide is what I'm thinking. More success. I am fine with that. Power level to Death Frenzy. Upgrade, what does that do? Oh yeah, the area effect. I already checked that. There, now we have ourselves a useful spell. And my income did not drastically increase at the moment, which I'm fine with. Do I get more rat ogres though? I'm probably going to be using more shock troopers, cavalry, rather than a front line. Although, how are they durability wise? Yeah, my clan rats are actually more durable than them. Probably due to Queek and some upgrades if I'm honest. Never mind the levels that they're getting. They serve me better as shock troopers. And armor piercing at that. So one more of them. I gotta keep in mind how much that's gonna hit my income though. Oh, and I probably got a bunch of income since Rotich also died. Let's keep that in mind. Now the big question is slings or stabby stabby? I really do need to pay attention. Let me have a look at the stat differences. Really? It's just... Yeah, the Night Runners here with the daggers can fire while moving, which can be useful. Where the slings can have to fire and have to stand still, but they're technically the exact same. I'm just missing out on the flexibility of just the regular Night Runners. Okay, let's get a couple slings then. 2 slings. And I think I do want some slaves since they're so damn cheap. And I do need to get... I probably should start working towards the upgrade clan rats, I suppose. At least the storm vermin. Maybe. But... yeah, let's get one more sling there, and that should give me a nice roster, and I fill up the rest with fodder. Until I can get some substitutes for them.
Need promotion.
And I gotta keep in mind that you're also going to be in this army as well. And that is going to put me at 12. So another 2 turns I'll be maxed out, but will I be ready to fight? Ooh, 1 turn for Monstrous Plan, I'll take it. Especially since it gives me more food. Can't say no to that. And let's get you ready for war. As I worry if... let's see. Grimgore's gonna come this way. At least he has a wog down here. Which I think is what this indication is. If I'm remembering correctly. Grimgore's wog, yes, right there. Oh, equipment stolen. Oh, that's what was stolen from me, okay. Yeah, oh, stolen from the enemy, never mind. I misread that. I'm sure I lost some equipment though, too. Actually, I want to check my equipment. What's an easy way to check my inventory without having to go all the way back to selecting heroes?
Hornet One watches me.
As I want to see what Queek and his group can be equipped with. We have only 2 pieces of armor. And I think that's the chieftain. I'm assuming, but... oh no, that's Queek. No, that's the 3rd armor. Never mind. I'm just going crazy. I don't know who you are, but I'm assuming that's our new Skaven that we're building up. Bell Polisher, so +1 hero capacity. Interesting. Oh, that's what I unlocked from doing the assassin thing earlier, I think. So what do I prefer? I'm not going to be fighting many anytime soon, and well, Plague Priests are still useful. Oh, it's currently, who's it already equipped to? Oh, the assassin. Yeah, in all honesty, I don't think it matters who equips that. If I'm honest. So they're already set. But what else can I give people that is available? Because I saw a scroll and other items that were fun. Winds of Magic Reserve. The Wand of Jet. Augmented the Wind. That could be fun. What would be ideal? Because I can only use that once. And I do want to know this increases... Oh, I think what happens here is I can't use the spell for the duration of this increase to my power reserves. That might be what it is. So it might not be as good as I want it, unless it's on a spellcaster who's not going to be using spells very often. If I'm guessing. Alright. Oh yeah, you are my warlord. I was wondering about that. I did not pay attention to their names, if I'm honest. And also, speaking of which, you are removed. Okay, we're good. And do I want to do any rights? Not really. Unless I'm worried about loyalty on my warlord here. Which he's perfectly fine. Underway interception. Well, they're screwed. That's all I need to tell you. I don't even think it matters. But I'm just going to do it quickly because why not? At least the actual battle. Well, that warlock was a bit of a pain, but I'll happily take the food. Oh, he's still alive. I figured he would have been completely dead, unless this is a different one. Well, you know what that means. Well, that was simple. It was nice to actually watch my lord, Queek, and the assassin take on their chieftain and warlock. Although with the extra speed of my assassin, I kind of ran him in there in a 2-on-1 fight. At least until Queek caught up, which is kind of why he took as much damage as he did. But it was still a fun little occasion to watch. Very nice. Queek has gained a bunch of experience, I think, from this. And, oh, this is from an amulet that currently is on Queek, it looks like. I'm assuming. Target if flying units, so it weakens flying units, I guess. Interesting. Faction is completely destroyed, and I will take it. Up savage orcs. Oh god. Well, we got more to worry about. If I'm lucky, maybe they'll go after the lizardmen. Enemy killed in combat, enemy killed in combat, enemy killed in combat, enemy killed in combat. Perfect. And a lot of experiences to be had there. I am happy. So with that said, let's max out your speed. It doesn't really help a whole lot. It only increased your speed a grand total of 6, but considering the past few fights we were having difficulty with you chasing down lords, granted they were also fellow Skaven, which is probably part of the reason why that happened, it kind of goes against what Queek wants to do.
Untrusted worm, poison after.
Ooh, excuse me there, I just had to sneeze. Either way, our main spells are upgraded. I am going to be dealing with orcs, so I'm wondering if I get the upgrade version of this. Or do I have fun with Plague? As I'm assuming that's what I'm going up against. I'm going to run into the savage orcs pretty soon. And the assassin also leveled up, and he's about to get level 20. I will worry about you later. Now, I think I want to focus on a little bit, focusing on your damage, and then concealment bombs could be great if it really matters for a single player, let's be honest. I hear that bomb is amazing for ganking players online with assassins, let alone Master Snitch, but we are not dealing with Master Snitch, or we're not. We're not doing multiplayer, and we aren't Master Snitch, is what I'm saying. But it could still be good. Now, how quickly can I get over here? A good couple of turns. So it's time to make our way out of here.
Run, fools!
And hope I can deal, yeah, I should be able to deal with this instability really well. The next couple of turns alone will help buffer. And meanwhile, you just continue doing what you're doing. Screwing them over. As apparently they're too scared to fight me. And as a result, I'm just gonna power level off them. Now, evasion... Let's see. You are a decent damage dealer yourself, in all honesty. I'm just gonna have to pay attention what your armor's like compared to the Plague Priest, or the Plague Monk. Yeah, the Plague Priest, what am I kidding? And there are other spells we can get here. Direct damage area, interesting. Wind attack. Good against armor, I would like to get that as well for the dwarves. As I don't even think I'm going to have Queek deal with these guys if they're going to be playing chicken. Oh, is that the savage orcs that just spawned? I'm wondering. And how is my strength 79? Which did go down mainly because I lost the one army, and everyone else is getting more powerful, like Grimgor here. He's pretty terrifying right now, and he's going to be one of the main threats in our way. Yeah, the savage orcs are in my way. Once they start raiding, they'll probably get a bigger army to be taken a little more seriously. Otherwise, your strength 66. I look forward to that fight down the road.
Address me as your highness.
Numas, can I... Okay.
Every 1,000 years.
Good. We hit the jackpot then. Will you agree?
You define me.
Nope, I guess not. We'll work on that some. Yeah, because my relationship is still improving with them. Because apparently, they like great power. And I will use that, as I don't really care about that western desert, if I'm honest. Now you train, and hopefully level up in the process. Oh, and we complete that quest too, perfect. Now we have access to Dwarf Gouger, but again, I'd rather travel. But, oh, dang it, I just wanted to see where that was. Where do I go for said Dwarf Gouger? And apparently I don't have a chance to take it right now. We're gonna leave that on hold, but that's a lot more convenient to go to. And it's at the same time the same direction I want to go for the armor. There's potential to be had, so leadership, I think I want that. Ooh, start getting buffs for the Rat Ogre, which is really convenient. But I want the movement speed, as it's going to be helpful. And I don't think I care about corruption so much. It was going to be a nice experiment to see what the corruption did down here, but apparently, unless I get a Plague Priest and some serious commitment to corruption, I'm not going to get to see what it actually does to the dwarves. Oh well. Alright, so again, let's reinforce. I don't even think I need the garrison, but I want to keep building. And what can I get? Jezzails. Which, I definitely want to experiment with different types of armies. Sadly, I can't really get a Lord, Engineer Lord, can I? I could get a Warlord. Oh, I can get a... Alright, so I can actually get Warlock Masters. I would like you to maybe have an army focused on the gunners and all that. A ranged army, if you would.
Stink of command.
Although, it does remain to be seen. What do I do with you? That I'm not sure of yet. And we're soon going to get upgrade gunner runners, which is why those are there. No. I'm just wondering what else I can get, as My flexibility seems limited unless I want to get more rat ogres, which is not really terrible, let's be honest. I just don't want to burn too much of my income. Now, I think with that said, let's get some slaves. Anti-large slaves, is that a good idea? What kind of anti-large damage do they even do? Fine, don't tell me. 6? In all honesty, it's better to go with the clan rats, but that's a lot of upkeep difference, which is why I'm seriously considering the slaves. So that way I can get a maxed out army and then just use them as a fodder for the time being. And that leaves 2 slots available for when my warlock gets there. And what can I build on you? Extra growth, casualty replenishment. Yeah, fortify, that I like. And we could build an extra slot, but... well, rubbish pit's probably perfect, as again, we talked about the income and wealth I can get off it. Unless there's something else I want to get. And since these require higher tiers, that's probably out of the question. What about you? Oh, that just reduces the public order penalty. And it gives me a bit of income, which is not terrible. As once I deal with these dwarves, that's not bad. I get more money off you, though. I could ultimately get storm vermin from this structure, though. That I could get away with. It's just a bad spot to have it. That gives me 40 income. Yeah, let's gamble on the fact we actually can hold this settlement if they're just too afraid to actually come up here, to buggers. I'll have to take the battle to them pretty soon, but until then, let's just power level our engineer a bit more.
See my technomatics.
Yep, it slows them down even more now because I keep succeeding. Perfect.
Warlord, quick-headed.
Alright, Queek. Temple of Skulls can get built. Get more income, and again, the plan is to try and use this for just getting food and resources off of, essentially. As this should be perfectly contained outside what we just witnessed, a random horde could appear.
Move your tails.
I need to take that seriously. So they need to be well garrisoned, and I have to have the money and means to kind of get an army ready if they ever appear in the future. Alright. How are we looking everywhere else? Everything is good for the time being. We're just pretty vulnerable up top. But I think Grimgore is keeping everyone else busy. Dang it! I keep forgetting about you. Alright, so where... I saw those orcs are now raiding my territory and I don't like it. Yeah, they're just garrisoning right now. Right now they're not very terrifying. They're just orcs, arrow boys, boar boys, so they do have flexibility, but I have no one there to deal with them yet, which sucks. But my assassin is conveniently level 20 now. And without a doubt, let's give him immortality, shall we? Just in case. And actually, I should send my assassin ahead to harass these orcs. Oh, that's the stupid desert. I don't like that one bit. And I think that's what I want to do. Just send the assassin over and screw him up. Actually, I already have an assassin here to screw him up. He's just not as good at screwing him up, though. Well, I'll have to wait another turn for that first. Alright. Let's have a look at everything else. Engineer. Yeah, they're just doing absolutely nothing as cowards. So much for your war decoration, huh? And again, I'm power leveling nicely here. Causes fear when fighting dwarves. How convenient.
Should kill when get chance.
Now, which one's better against armor? Crack Call. This is good against single combatants is what it tells me. And it debuffs their armor. Oh, single combatant, but weak against a single unit. That confuses me. How can it be strong versus a single combatant, but weak against a single unit? I don't know if this is a good choice, but Crack Call sounds like it's a good option for dealing with the armor. Let's get one more level in and then I'll back off as I'll get the power I need. And otherwise, now we have access to fully trained rats. Clan rats with shields could be fun. I gotta keep an eye on my income. I don't want to get, even if I have quite a surplus of money, I'm gonna be spending a lot of it on these structures. Huh. I thought I had that built. Pestilence Knave.
Time to eat, leaders.
Oh, I know what it is. It's this thing. Did I need this? No, Pox Cauldron. So what's the Pestilence Knave? What am I missing here? I figured that unlocked them for me. But apparently, oh, that's... Okay, he's pointing out. If I want to get the poison version, alright. That makes more sense. And it gives me a Plague Priest for my garrison, which is definitely really nice. Alright, so I unlocked what I need for the time being, so I can actually get the improved version of Gunner, or Slingers and Gunner Runners. Where are they, with that said? Because these are still the same Night Runners. There they are. I was a little thrown off, because I figured they'd be more on the right. Now, what is different about these guys? That's what I'm curious about. Obviously, they have better stats. Oh, they have stock, that's why. So they're invisible in plain sight. Okay. I'll stick with the slings for now. Get one more slave squad. No, I think I want one more clan rat pack. And that should do. I am burning... I'm dropping off food now because of the settlement upkeep. Which hopefully, when I start upgrading to the higher tier settlements, that should help some.
I do not care about dead things. Speak if you can.
What do you want? Military access, huh? I am okay with this. I am fine with this. That just means I have means to go over to get my armor at some point in the near future, rather than waiting until I go up north. Well, there goes one of the rats or scavens that were up in Krasik 8 Peak. We're gonna need to deal with them pretty soon. Plague Priest is leveled up. This is gonna be annoying, but I think if they continue to go north, then I could deal with our lizardmen down below instead. I like that idea. I just gotta be careful of the fact that they are probably just gonna attack me if I sprint like this, which isn't terrible in all honesty. I kind of want them to attack me.
Like a gracier.
I just would like to not be exhausted. This reduces the cost heavily. I like that. I like that a lot. I don't care about the upgrade version though. So that would bring it down to 8, is it? Bring it down to cost 8. I like it. And in combination with Wither and blessed with Filth, that's going to be really potent against them. I just kind of wish I did not actually sprint now. Because I think they can actually reach me. And you can just go say hello to our orky friend. Make them feel welcomed. I hope you're up for a task. Upgrade that. I don't think I need to upgrade this. Not anytime soon anyway. And since I am moving my army away, I do need to keep an eye on these guys. So let's continue power leveling. And keep succeeding. I am burning a lot of money, but again, it's power leveling up this warlock for me. And I am not against it one bit. I'm just disappointed in them not following through on their war effort or their war cry. Now, we have lots of options here. What do I ultimately want to get? I want to get Doom Wheels. I want to get the Rat Ogres maybe, but I don't know if I care about the Abomination. And I want this to be well garrisoned. I think priority is to fortify this city as much as I can, which doesn't look like I can yet. So we're going to worry about that later. This gives me income. It gives me corruption. And let's upgrade all of them, because why the hell not? I'm just wondering what's my best options. Warp fire throwers, these are definitely going to be fun. I need something dedicated to building. So why not Libya or Lamia, considering my main capital is kind of more the front line and melee units at the moment, and a little bit of the night runners. Although I can get storm vermins from here too, rather than actually, I shouldn't have done that, because I can get a storm vermin from just a regular city. I don't need them in the capital. Although my choices are still limited. Maybe I just leave this open until I can get the tier 3 stuff. Otherwise, I am dropping food quite rapidly. Hopefully that'll be corrected when I pincer the savage orcs. And I could just straight up get a regiment from you to max you out. Which I seriously should consider getting just the clan rats then. Alright. Let's see what happens this turn. Actually, let me see if anyone else needs to move. Nope, I think we're good. Well, that was an interesting turn. The Khemri have lost their settlement here against these dang goblins, or these dang orcs, but I could deal with them pretty soon. I just don't like the idea of being separated. And what are you doing? Are you just... Okay, you're just garrisoned right now. You're just too scared to attack the settlement. Which is interesting, but it is still pretty fortified. I just can't get more garrisons, it's the only problem. And again, I just want to get income off you, so I don't think I honestly care. Although, can I make more rubbish pits here? That would be interesting as a cheap way to make money. But let's get closer and get prepared for a fight on hand, as I think I'm going to end off the video here. But we definitely got some fights to look forward to, which probably is going to be really scary, or at least definitely going to be tense. But if I pull it off, it's going to be great for my momentum. I just don't know how well I'm going to do here without a spellcaster. I really would have liked my engineer to help with even the odds some. Unless I can... No, I can't get another plague priest. I probably should have trained one here, to be honest. But we have an assassin to wound you. Respectable chance, and I'm going to take it.
You slow things and make them slower.
It's not much, but I'll take every advantage I can get. Now, specialists, fully train yourself out. And now we're just left to see what the dwarves do.
untrusted worm.
And I'm basically
Poison
done everything
after.
I want to do here. In all honesty. So let's just back up and wait for them to make the next move. If they get bold, then I'll just slow them down some more. I should... Oh yeah, I have access to this research. For some reason, I thought I already had it. Alright. We will leave it at that there. Next episode's going to be good. If these fights are anything to behold. They even got a regiment of renown. Oh no, this is not a regiment. This is just Blessosaurus. This is going to be a tough fight. I won't lie.
This is mine.
Especially with what is their garrison. Croxagores and all that fun stuff, and even a feral stegodon. I could always retreat worst case there, but I'm really interested to see if we could somehow pull it off against the savage orcs here. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I will see you next time.